You are now listening to the Insight Fantasy Sports Podcast.
Okay, welcome back to the Insight Fantasy Sports channel for the most excited I've been for a watch-along so far, just because we finally get a Lions game, and it's against an ever so vulnerable Carlton at the moment. They're graffitiing on grounds and sending threats to coaches. It's not a good time to be a Carlton fan, but it's a good time to be a Brisbane fan having a watch along now. And obviously, we'll get to our usual fantasy stuff. And this time, we've actually got Joel with us again, which
back.
I just love having along for the ride. This makes it that much more enjoyable. How have you been, big man?
No, been good. It's been a bit of a few weeks now, I think. Fair while. So, obviously, I think to start off with, not fantasy relevant, but Carlton playing in this game, the Collingwood supporter just got banned for 5 years is freaking nuts. Probably could have got life, I think, from the ground.
Yeah, I agree.
But we'll see how the Blues can rally tonight as well. That's another thing.
It is. Well, I'm of the view that I've been trying to rally for bloody the last
weeks.
2 or 3 weeks, and it hasn't been working out just because of that. It's not out of a lack of sort of effort. I just think it's out of a lack of talent, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, they've always had that hard nose, winning the hard ball, contested stuff, but when they haven't got that, there's not a lot for them to fall back on just with some of their quality sort of kicks. And I think we'll see it in this game, just the inside 50 kicks, they're just really lacking, aren't they?
Yeah, 100%.
It's just they don't have each team has like an elite sort of kick to them. We'll go through them in a sec. Hello to you, John. Nice to have you along for the watch along. And on that elite kick, Brisbane have your Zorkos, obviously St Kilda with their Wanganeen Millerers and Sinclairs and stuff. There's no names that jump off the screen at you for Carlton, are there? Like, Sard would have been their closest one, but even he can spray it a fair bit of the time, and he's not even playing as well.
Yeah, I'm more interested in what the Blues have done with their ins this week, I think.
Mm-hmm. So, actually, that's a fantastic segue. God, have you been trained in this or something?
Oh, it must be.
So, talk to us about their ends.
Well, obviously, Akers has been a mainstay in their side, and he's been omitted. So, big call, but it's probably the calls that they have to kind of make inside the club. Evans kind of been in and out, I guess. But Sincotta's an interesting move. Do you think he comes into the game and tags someone like Neil? Like, I don't know if it's a watch on Neil for fantasy owners if they have him.
Mm-hmm. Well,
I think
even more relevant than that, Jolly. I think he goes straight to Zorko, who is obviously, we know Cincotta is that sort of forward tag that jumps on a halfback. Obviously, he's the one that you want to take out for Brisbane, and he's easily in our top sixes as well. So I've actually, if we go over to my team really quickly, I've managed to actually go a bit of a loop with Zorko just in case he gives us a 60 or something. Obviously there with Tom McCarthy, going to have that security on him, which is what I encourage everyone to do if they have that DNP playing for them. I'll go to John again. What are your predictions? Early call. We'll update them before bounce as well, because we might have a chat and some of them might change. I've got Brisbane by a minimum of 6 goals, so I'll just call it Brisbane by 36 for me. I don't see how they lose this game, to be perfectly honest. Joel, you got your prediction?
Well, it's close enough as you can probably get to what yours is. Mine's at the Lions by 38. So I think we're both on the same page here. Obviously, you being a Lions supporter, I was telling you that, I think the Blues could come out being at Marvel, but then again, as I said, like the Lions have had the woodwork over the Blues over the last couple of years as well.
Yeah, it's a good call, and it's it's strange. I want to feel bad for Carlton, but at the same time, I remember the carry on that we got on that ultimate choke we had in opening round of last year, and I just don't feel bad for them anymore. So we'll ride on with all those hating on them. In terms of my team, we'll give it a quick look. So I've got the last real mid-pricer out of my team in Sam Berry, still with a little bit of cash to make, but he did his job for me, I think. 89 and 80 off the back of the buys, but those mid-prices is what kill you off the back of the buys. You just want them off field as soon as you can, and Matt Crouch is looming as well with that hip feeling a bit better, so he's out, made me a little bit of money, and in comes Zach Butters for me. I would have preferred a Goulden, which is what you've got. Haven't you figured a way for him?
I've got him in the side at the moment, but I'm just trying to, as I was saying off broadcast, off stream, that I'm just trying to figure out what I'm going to do. I've chucked Kennedy into the forward line for now to open up a spot to be able to have Goulden playing in the midfield. But because of the dual positioning, I don't have a spot to be able to have Kennedy playing in my forward line at the moment. I'm just trying to figure out how to get him on field.
Yeah, nice. You do need Kennedy on field. I think he's probably third best forward at the moment, so you need him.
Yeah.
John, again, in the comments, got Lions by 50 and saying we need to worry about percentage. I don't think percentage is as important this year, just because we had that draw against North Melbourne, which that was 2 points gained rather than 2 lost. I think I easily could have lost that game. So with that 2 point differential on the 4 points for wins and stuff, it really takes the percentage out of it, because you're either going to be in front or behind on the 2 points. But I just want a big win nonetheless, just because really drive the daggers into Carlton. And Zach Butters, like I said,
the daggers into the baggers.
daggers and baggers. That I should have put that as the title of the stream. Anywho, with Butters as well, he's got West Coast this week, a really, really good fixture for midfielders. Hawks, who don't tag, and Adelaide, who don't really tag as well, before he runs into a few. But that's the thing about luxury trade season. He'll come into Atkins probably for Geelong, Wagner, Shinkotter, and then Gold Coast. So he might be a trade out in that, being one of the lower line premiums, but still enough for me. Butler's out for another week, so he comes out, and I needed to use that cash, get to Butters. And I'm interested in your thoughts on this Job Shanahan, because you love a rookie, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I don't know if it's the way to go. Obviously, we're heading towards the latter part of the season, but he is a very popular in this week. I think him with the likes of who was Stevens from Geelong. So both of them players, I think, have been popular in this week. I don't mind it. Obviously, playing. I think he plays a bit of a key forward role as well, doesn't he?
He does, yeah. Which at this rate for me, I just needed someone with a lower break even that was going to score points. The thing with Stevens is that I'm having big flashbacks. I'll actually chuck it on the screen as well. My commandments. Going back to, I'm trying to see what week it was. I think it was round 2 or 3, or it was me trading in Ted Closey with the Cats. You just can't trust there. Ted Closey pumped out I think it was nearly 100, and then still got dropped, and then got the vest and stuff. So I see a similar thing happening for Stevens, whereas I don't see Shanahan getting dropped anytime soon. He's actually been kicking goals as well, which is great. So even if he's popping out 30s or 40s, for me that's okay. He'll still be making money, and he's got some good fixtures as well there in the immediate term with Port and Richmond. He could do well again. I've seen a couple of highlights packages of him as well, which is good scenes. And so in terms of the team, I'm filling out those best 22, and I'll actually pull up my notes, because there's been some changes to my best rolling 22 for this week, with a few, mainly the tag watch coming back. How do you feel about a tag, just in general, to be honest, Jolly?
Ruins their game for fantasy owners.
Oh,
But no,
well,
I don't mind it. Obviously, if it stops an impactful player on any given team, it's obviously, I'm all for it. But I just, in terms of fantasy, super coach, all that kind of relevancy, I don't like it.
yeah, I'm 100% with you. Just adds another layer that you don't need, especially when it comes to premium season with us.
Yeah.
So, looking at the best 22, so obviously, Wangan Miller still stays in there. Speaking of tags, when a team's going to tag him, he'll probably get one against Sydney because they love a Jordan, or even I think it was Campbell who completely shut down Dale in the, I think it was the second half. So they're a big watch. But other than that, pretty clean fixture. And yeah, he's just all class, isn't he? So I've got him at my 1. Zoom through it actually because we've got 5 minutes till bounce. Rosie at 2. I've got Whitfield at 3 when he comes back, who's not in my team. But 146 break even. He's probably going to go into the 800k, so it's a great discount for him. He's one you can wait a week on. I have Ash in there, which is really annoying because he's one, looking back at the commandments, he's one I traded out after opening round after I had that mediocre score, and I don't think he's gone without 100 since Ash, so just for consistency's sake, and he's not going to get a tag either. He's in there. I've put Holmes. He was in the D6 conversation, whereas now he comes up to just a genuine D5. His run home is crazy, and he's in there. I've actually got him in my midfield because he's scoring better than some midfielders at the moment. In there, and then I've got Zorko / Sheasel at D6, so one of them. Just the uncertainty around Sheasel with his positioning, and how do you not have this guy in the midfield, hey?
Yeah.
And yeah, obviously ruins his scoring, and then Zorko just got the best role in the game with one of the best teams in the game, just runs into a few difficult fixtures for those rebounding halfbacks, but I think he'll be fine. I'm more confident on Zorko than Sheasel, to be honest. And
I agree.
with 2.5 minutes left, might just quickly go over captains. So Vice on Dacos against Gold Coast. They don't tag. He's been in great form as well. He's getting plenty of the footy. He's been doing a lot of people haven't liked with his footy around how he's accumulating his disposals in a manner that is not beneficial for the team. But he's still doing it for our fantasy team, so that's okay with me. Suns don't really tag as well. And if they do, excuse me, I'm rolling into, it was a choice between Martin and Merritt, but I think Merritt's the bigger point of difference for my team, and they're against Richmond. I don't think I need to say more than that. He scored 149 last time he versed them, for crying out loud. I think if there've been a few injuries around the Essendon midfield camp as well.
Injuries everywhere there.
Yeah, with Caldwell, who was in my rolling 22, who's gone down. For a point of difference, before you can jump off, I'm more than happy to jump off when he has Bedford against the Giants. He's got all those possible Jordan matchup in Sydney, Atkins or Windhager or Chincotta. It just turns to shit. So I just want to get one more big one from him, firm handshakes, and off we go. So with that, are we nearly at bounce? It was meant to start at 7:30, but it's not looking like it's gonna start yet. No. Still at 3 minutes, they say. Suppose we'll switch over to the game screen then, just talk a bit more about the game. Probably who we're going to be keeping our eyes on for a fantasy's sake, I imagine. As we have a quick look in there. So obviously Zorko. McCluggage has been huge this year. He's actually, I saw this on Twitter from Fantasy Freako. I think I mentioned it. He's actually got the most 120 plus scores this season out of anyone. Which is...
That's insane.
It's incredible for a guy that we know for as a sort of low disposal, high damage player. He's been doing it all. Marks, tackles, everything. Which is great. He's well earned. And I was actually one, when there were talks about him going to Geelong, I was actually one saying that, yeah, he's fine, we'll get the picks for it, but I'm glad he stayed. Dunkley's a scary one just because he can go on a tag, and he was playing out of the goal square I saw at the Gabba last week for portions of the game, so you don't want that. Hewitt's been good, is just, consistent, I suppose. Just doesn't have that ceiling that a lot of other of your premiums would want. Chera, I think you should be jumping off at this point because he's accumulated his money and he's not going to keep on scoring the same as, a Brayshaw or a Bontempelli or who else? A Green, a Butters. And funnily enough, you can make money on all of those trades, bar Brayshaw. You'll actually be making money getting off Chera to one of them. So, again, firm handshakes for him and 124 break even. Send him on his way. And that's all we're really going to be looking at in terms of keepers, I think. Your Ashcrofts, Neils, DeConnick.
Fantasy's rigging us
season with them.
I said Fantasy's rigging us at the moment because they've already locked in the players for tonight and there's still a minute to the bounce.
Yeah, I know. What's the deal with that? I think there was a massive delayed... Oh, no. Was it the Cyclone, I think? You couldn't have traded players out. It was something like that. Where it was a complete and not a stitch up. Anywho, about to begin. If you're new around here for the watch-alongs with the channel, we'll pause it on the bounce when it hits the ground, and then we'll count you into when you press play, just so we're all sort of synced up and watching the game at the same time as it occurs. So Brisbane by 36 for me, 38 for you, 50 from John in the comments. As long as... I know a lot of people just want Carlton to be competitive, to be honest. Let's see how long that lasts. Doesn't look like a huge crowd in.
Oh.
Bailey starting on a wing. It's been outstanding after last game, my goodness. Chincotta starting on Ainsworth if he's not going to tag.
That's really interesting.
And I'm paused. And are you paused as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, brilliant. So play in 3, 2, 1. We are away. So McInerney starting. He was on the bench when teams were revealed, so don't know what happens there. Anywho. Fantasia early. And Fletcher, I can see him going big this game. Bailey now kneels. Acres of space already for a few of these Lions boys. How's the kick inside 50? Giving McInerney a chance. Tapped Morris. They're going to work. They're way out of it, Cameron. Oh. That's still in? Gonna say it is. Good tackle, Berry. Puts him under pressure. Zorko drops the mark. Oh, that could have been a great start for him. Just this Brisbane pressure already. Now we're going to see some fire from Carlton. There was a highlight I saw sometime during the week with, who was it? DeConnick got tackled or something at the end of a quarter, and literally like maybe 1.5 players went over to stand up for him. Just showed a real disconnect.
It's going to be a bit fiery, I think.
Chincotta to McCluggage, they're saying. Oh, swirling ball. Lanes with Bailey. Oh! Yeah, it's beautifully done, Ainsworth. Who's that on kickouts? Jeez, what is that? Bailey's going to have a second chance at it. Misses again. Look at that kick out. What is that? It's McGovern taking kickouts. Yikes. down the line. Oh, done well, young man. There's been talks. Oh, I turned it over. That will be a Zorko mark, though. Big switch. Sees the space. And he hits it. That's a great mark from Cameron. Great kick. Hipwood wants it downfield. It's going to look corridor. And look at the space afforded here for Brisbane. Fletcher. Starcevic. Is he going to go for home? Lohman has the chance. Just punched away Wiedering. That's looking far too easy for Brisbane, though. Throw him back in. Tried to get rid of it, McCluggage. Doherty. Still keeps it in. Ooh, needs to get rid of that Cowan. Jared's going to kick in hope. Still there, but Answorth's done well. Alright. Keep going, Clug. Keep going. Well done. I think Dunkley on Cripps. I did see that one coming. About a minute behind on Fox, John reckons. Pause it if you want to catch up with us. Where we paused it for a bit because some people are even further behind us.
Yeah.
There we go. It's big switch.
She's
Been
the one
talks
that
to
gets so much
Starcevic.
space.
Oh, jeez. Hipwood, God. Wasn't a great... Did he get rid of that? No. Hipwood. Now, saying this, if Hipwood can have a big, big final series or a big portion of the season, then, the ceiling's so high for the Lions just because we've been doing it when he's been doing this and fumbling the footy.
Yeah.
Never ball.
Oh, look at Zorko.
Get up, Zorko. Rayner needs to get rid of that. It just shrugs off. Just those hips are so strong. It's good pressure from Carlton, though. Oh, big. Dunkley does well. McCluggage now. Berry.
Great
He might go
hit.
for home. Looks good. And there's the first one for the Lions. Not even a look for Carlton yet. What's going on here?
Bit of afters going on.
Just look at this from Rayner. Just so strong. Yeah. That's brilliantly done from Dunkley away from 2. And then
They've
they walk.
worked
This
the ball
could-
well early.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. Just need that kick or just that bit of class or something. Cripps. Well done, Bailey. Big bump. Ashcroft's going to get a tackle. Hewitt needs to get rid of it. Shinkota throws it on the boot. Races on. Answorth wins it. Motlop sends himself. Will Ashcroft. Oh. Still in. Oh no, not this again. Oh no. Cameron. Oh. Just with all the talk we've had about umpire positioning this week, more than I can ever remember, causes the turnover and the goal there.
Oh, God.
Just directly in the middle of the corridor.
You don't want to say that.
God, I've been doing my best in terms of like seeing it from an umpire's perspective, just with players like Rowell and whatnot who like refuse to move out of the way and say I'm actually going to use him as a tactic. But there's nothing that Cowan can do there. Need something here, Carlton. Get it out. Cowan. Oh, turnover. This is what I talk about with the kicking. They're just going to go long to a 2-on-1. And Hipwood takes the mark.
The man you were just talking about.
Yeah. See if we can have a big one here. 13 kicks and 4 have hit the target. I'm banging on about it all week, all month almost. Now he has been known to miss them from here. Has it this time? Well done for Cameron. Now Hippie. Dan Goran shirt in the crowd. Little Dan put a curse on the other Blues earlier in the week. Yeah, just this could get ugly. I mean, we had a feeling it could have been, but calm free kick. Rough run of it so far, Carlton. So Haynes inside 50. Andrews tries to mark. They get it out. Can this be a goal? And Fogarty gets it.
Gets
or
one
is
against
it?
the grain. Yeah, I think it's a goal, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. Just if Fogarty got it, was it Fantasia? Yeah.
Look, Fantasia, I think. Looks like it. The cameras are on him.
Yeah. Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think you see Kerner anyway. That's annoying for Brisbane. That's their first real half chance, Carlton. They've taken it. Alright, DeConning in the rock now. Wins it, and so McCluggage starts on Chera, and then in comes Chincotta, and then they go from there. So I don't like having Chincotta in at centre bounce. Oh, but he's let his man go. Barry scruffs one forward. Archie does well to bring it to ground. He's getting rid of a good kick.
Reckon the 15 was there?
Yeah, when it hangs up in the air for a little bit longer, you give them benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
Just keeping this territory now. Brisbane. Back in again. It's a good tackle. There we go. That's what happens when you play a tag some of the time. Look at all these numbers inside 50. Puts it to space.
Free kick to Hipwood.
Who's going to get the free kick?
Who's got the music on at your place? Some car bloody going past.
Must be a car, isn't it? Nothing in my place. Yeah, Doherty is a fair way to travel. Go on, early 2 for Hippie. Should convert from here. Oh my god, he's just moved his whole body when he's kicked it. Big bounce there for Brisbane. Ashcroft takes it off Fort. Still working hard as McCluggage. Look at this pressure from Carlton. Now Levi's going to go. He's just overrun at Hipwood. Young kid O'Farrell goes down line. Kerno, if that's first possession for the game, I think. A little bit of a cheer from the Carlton faithful. Goes to Motlop. They're moving it well here, Carlton. This is the money kick off this sort of launch zone, and they're not even going to get it.
Hold the ball.
Game long enough. Now here comes Ashcroft. Looks good. Rayner straight looking for corridor. Can Bailey get there? Puts a foot in. God, clean bowled about 3 of them. Hipwood, he might go himself.
Jeez, he smashed that up in the air.
God. So did you hear that kicking stat of him? How he's, what was it, like 13 and 2 from inside 30 metres and then like 2 and 15 from outside or something? Jeez.
Really?
Does well, McInerney. Down it goes. Fort inside now. Oh, gee! Oh. Looking all right. I'd love to see a similar one from Bailey again today. Let's have a quick look at the fantasy scores, actually. I've got this stoppage in play. Probably going to be goal scorers at the top. If my site wants to work. No, Donkley massive already. Even with all the flags off him. Fletcher's had a fair bit of it. Chera's doing okay as well, if you didn't listen to me. Zorko on 8. Not what you want from him at the moment. Even less so. Looking for Hewitt, -1. Jay. That is not what you want from your premium. It's down line.
Put out the full or mark. Oh no.
Touched. Didn't have control of it.
Fletcher, I think, has said he's got all the attributes, and Morris is a half-back this season. Probably end up being a midfielder in time as well, just stacked in there at the moment, and he's an absolute beauty having it.
Right, back in. Get out. Will Ashcroft's going to just ping it inside. Hipwood from a similar region where he kicked that goal in the grand final, and he got spun. And that means holding the ball. Another mark, Kerno. In it goes. Andrews. Oh, no! Oh, just gets enough pressure on it. Does well. Andrews, the one player you'd want back there in that situation, isn't he?
Yeah.
Carlton finding something here. Just a little bit.
Push.
And Levi was asking for it. But goes McClugger, just going to get that out of there. Absolute mongrel. Tap down Hipwood, just the wrong team. Hewitt. Touch for him. Good luck marking. Whoa! Don't
Yeah, no
quite think
chance.
that was there for turn.
Good try.
Not 15 there. Oh, scramble kick. A bit of Carlton pressure here. Wilmot needs to stick this, and he does. Shots out of it. Hewitt still there at stoppage. Chera still getting plenty of it. And it goes. Fletcher knocks it down himself. Zorko over the top to Levi Ashcroft. Now, you think Brisbane are out. They're going to keep it in corridor. Does well. Another one for Zorko. He might ask for it back here. Doesn't. Chip kick Bailey. Still wants to go quickly, does Archie. Where's Morris going to look from here? Can quite. Bailey advantage. Misses. No advantage. There.
Why they put the camera on hold so much? Have you noticed that?
Oh, I've played it on. Yeah, I did. There's that. Corey Durden. Oh, Bailey's kicked 0-3 at the moment. Great mark overhead, Berry. Over the top of Kerno as well, if you don't mind. Rayner looks for a ride. Can't get it. Right, Hewitt again. He's still around it. And they go again, just pushed off it. Rain is going to break the tackle as you'd expect. Berry goes back to Ashcroft. Happy to go forward here. Neil speared in, but that's cut off. Now what can Carlton do? And Bailey. Is that going to stay in? Oh, he's kept it in. Oh, stay in, I think. Yeah. Is that Hewitt again? Down line they go. Kerno taps it to himself. And now they've looked Cora. That is a fantastic kick, but they have to use it now. Motlop doesn't know what to do. He's never been in this situation for Carlton. Yeah, pay that. Now the kick inside 50. This is the big one. No mark there. 3-on-2 though. Starcevic. Fantastic tackle. Heard the talks of Starcevic looking elsewhere for a bigger paycheck, which makes me sad. Great player to pick him up. Yeah, he probably doesn't get paid enough for what he brings. Got rid of it, Wilmot. Now Will Ashcroft's going to snap it out of there.
Sure, that's a free.
No foul on... And that's a big tackle. Oh.
Well,
Oh.
there's a bit, but not much in it.
Young looks inside. Tapped. Can Williams get it? Steps round 2. And he's kicked it. And is that 2 in a row for the Baggers? Alright, just finding something. Still in it. Another goal here would be... Well, wouldn't that be something? Alright. Up they go. Cripps. Hoofs it out of there. Tap down Leicester. Gee. Gone ball! Has to be! Gonna play advantage. That's a great tackle from Neil. Good spoil. Going back with it. That's what they want to see a bit more of. Morris comes off his man. Gets the spoil. Big ball to win here. Brisbane get it. Rayner to slot it. And it's through.
Straight back at him.
That was just a big ball to win there, and just players putting their head over the footy. Zorko looks like he's one of them. Gee, walk it off. Walk it off, please.
You'll be right.
That's good from Doherty, because he's had a fair bit of it in the media from when he didn't go back with the flight that game, didn't he?
Yeah.
I remember that one in particular, so exposed himself and just fit a sheet of paper in that. Yeah, big tackle, Neil. So here it is, that big one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines around the footy.
Zorko should be okay, I think, shouldn't he?
Yeah.
He'll walk it off.
Shin, we've all
Rain will have
copped
to
ones
kiss.
in the Shin. Oh! I don't know where the prior opportunity was in that.
Mm.
Here. Goes the handball. And it goes Cowan. Oh! And Kerner's taking the mark. Gee, alright. Big, big kick, not only for Carlton, but for Charlie himself.
Yeah, you caught him pre-game. But he needs to try to step up.
Oh.
What was that? Saturday has kicked the goal since round 14.
Yeah, yep.
Far out.
And now Cripps is going to have a go. And the skipper's going to miss one as well. That was a gift.
They've got to take
Two
their
gettable ones.
opportunities.
They do. Bailey coming in deep. Just happy to just dink it around here, Brisbane. Yeah, we know how many. No, that's that last year of Brisbane and their uncontested marks. Oh no. Who was that? And we're going to go back inside here. That's a great kick. All right, a bit more of that. Goes. Berry gets the touch. Now Fantasia. Running at it. Williams makes his way out of traffic. And Moya takes it. What is happening here? Right, straight through the pack, Williams, and then had the space, and he... Oh, he's missed it!
Shit.
And that just saps the energy out of a team that's struggling. Bailey coming in again to take the mark off this kick out from Wilmot.
Very gettable opportunities too.
Yeah, gee. Brisbane just want to get out of this quarter unscathed. And there's another mark. Or not.
Or not.
Tap forward. Cripps is in there. Over the top. Just playing with a bit of dare. Cloggage hits it. Rayner. Zorko. He's a good kick. He'll pick someone out. And he'll pick out Morris out the back. It's that turnover kick. And that's what I talk about, elite kicks. To be fair, there were a couple that could have had that mark. How's this not a mark? Oh!
He had a fair chunk of it.
He had all of it. And then look, the pressure to a turnover. Rayner. Now Morris. What a season he's been having. Straight in front. And through it sails. God. What a steal he's looking at. Let's hope we keep him. Yeah, that would suck for Carlton. 2 gettable, well 3 if you include Cripps in there. Cripps, Kerno, Moyer, gettable kicks, missed. I was about to say 50-50 umpiring decision. It was more than that, I should think. Goes against, and then Brisbane, a good side, go up the other end and kick another one. Now, hit forward. Haynes does well to not let it get past him. Cripps in there. Hollands. Minute to use it now. What can they do? That's not 50. Oh, he's got to watch that inside ball. Motlop. And there it is. That's what I'm talking about there. Inside 50 launch. Just to give their forwards a chance. Just straight down the throat of Leicester.
They're just launching in the hope.
Yeah. That Zorko's going to get a +6 for us here. Lovely. Archie's come deep as the spare.
I was going to say, I think that's why they gifted an opportunity to Flynn Young so early on because of his kicking.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's pretty clean with the ball when he gets it in hand.
Absolutely.
But one player can't do it all.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, when he's not in his best as well. 19 points the gap. Tapped up. Hewitt gets rid of it. Wilmot can't quite snaffle it. Still there. He hasn't raked it in. Okay, good. And you'd think that's how the score stays.
Solid opening quarter for your boys.
Mm-hmm. Still some stuff. Oh, Dunkley. Yeah. That is holding the ball now. And there's the siren. Does well to hold on to it.
They can launch from me. I don't know about a ruckman
Have a
kicking it,
kick a torp pit net. Do it. Kick a Torp. Torp. Oh, no!
No,
Oh, is that through?
no way. He got onto that. Look at him get around him.
You are shitting me.
He launched that. I don't think any of his teammates were expecting it.
I don't even care. You just love seeing that as a footy fan. Doesn't matter if it's
Yeah.
against your team or not.
From a ruckman
be-
between in and out of the side, to be able to kick it from outside 50 on the side like that.
What a launch! Can we get the... I wanted to see how far over it went. Anywho, I'm going to leave you with it for just a few seconds.
You're right.
Jolie, oh yeah, I'll be right back.
All good. So I think as we're at half time, quarter time now, Fletcher's had a massive opening quarter with the 9 touches. He's had the 42 fantasy at the moment. Bailey had the 3 scoring shots all behind, but it's had a massive impact with the 37 fantasy as well. Cripps has the 32 fantasy with the 1 behind. So he's been a sole contributor to start the baggers tonight. Pitt that's actually had a strong opening quarter, especially with that goal as well, right on the side. So he's had 30. Dunkley's had a massive quarter. As along with Berry, so both of them are on 31. So that's probably where we're at there. The top of the fantasy rankings. Some players that have probably had a bit of a slow start. I would say probably Levi Ashcroft's only had the 7 fantasy. Only had the 3 touches at quarter time. I'm just running through the fantasy.
Yeah. Well, people hopefully not have him in their squad. Gee, there's a few that are on track for 100 if Fletcher's
Yeah.
up there.
I'll just go through it all.
Dunkley's.
Pittner's had a freaking strong quarter, I was just saying.
You couldn't go there, could you?
Ruck depth.
Big Torp, though. Can't knock that.
Yeah.
Hewitt picked himself up from -1 halfway through the quarter to an 18. That 18's come pretty much in the quarter. It's a big lot for him. Yeah, I suppose just looking at those keepers, yeah, McCluggage still with the 7 disposals in the first quarter. He'd be happy with that. Yeah, in terms of keepers, I suppose, yeah, Zorko's the one there on 27. He's gone untagged is the thing that, you'd be looking at with Zork. And other than that, yeah, it's not really many keepers. Not a massively fantasy relevant game, to be perfectly honest, but anywho, see what comes from it.
The Cade calls it on the, because he must be on the 7 stream. He had that talk about the umpires and getting out of the bloody corridor. He had that comment to say about getting in the cult players' wages before. It's just fair enough though. Like they're trying to play a game of footy. Could have easily got to that ball as well to mark it, and an umpire just gets in the way.
I know. Yeah. Yeah, it literally cost them a goal. 90 seconds? Yeah, no, we might as well just keep it running. I think we'll go over a few of the stuff, which will be on the podcast anyway for any of those watching. That should be uploaded tomorrow, I imagine. Might have even been uploaded today. Are you serious? Imagine being alive to see that.
One of my mates is asking me what stream I'm on.
So let's see that movement pattern from the ump. Oh. Yeah, Greg Swan is the man that you'd want in this position, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Just knows his footy and just a good, all-round good bloke by all accounts as well.
I love having Matt Hill as a commentator on Thursday Night Footy too.
I do, yeah, I agree. Big fan of that. God, tricky one. They can't just disappear, can they?
No. Wonder what the umpires are talking about.
Yeah. Well, because they don't have I was listening. Did you hear the bit with Adam Simpson and Horse Longmire during the week?
On the AFL 360 or whatever show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're having
I didn't hear it, but what happened?
No, well, they were just saying something I picked up from it. They don't have like a coach in there at halftime like you would as a player saying, you're in the wrong. Is that something they could look into? Yeah,
they could. I know. I mean, at a local footy level, I'm not sure like up where you are, but you might have like a come finals time. You might have like an emergency umpire that might, be that kind of observer on the sideline just in case something happens.
Yep.
Obviously, there's emergency umpires here as well. If an umpire goes down, so if they want to have like a coach or something, I think that's something to look into.
Well, back on we are. Ashcroft works his way out of traffic like he always does. Here come Levi. Kick. Can he hit a target? And there's Cameron. Looking for his second.
Levi needs a big second quarter.
Oh, it looks absolutely fantastic, and he loves it.
Second goal of the game already.
Hopefully a big one. Gee, they're getting around him. Oh. Is this like a milestone or something?
I've got no idea.
Yeah. I feel like I'm fairly in the know, but I don't know anything about it.
Well, how's he been going this season in terms of goal kicking though? Like, has he been kicking multiple goals this season, or has it something to do with that?
But
he hasn't
he kicked
been
3
kicking
last
many
week, but before that,
Okay.
I think he kicked 1 in the previous 4 or 3 or something.
Yeah.
It's not been a typical Cameron season for him, but
No.
Hopefully warming up
plays
at the
as
right
well.
time. Yep. And there we go. Zorko just running through the elite kick, and he hit a target. McGovern doesn't let it get past it. Can Morris win the ground? Hewitt's in there. Just end-to-end running. Not there for Hollands. Ball falls on the ground. Rayner gets it out. Lohman! The goalkeeper. Wiedering will take that. Long down the line. DeConnick works him out of it. And here he comes. DeConnick, great kick. Spoiled. Don't be a chop of the arms. Now then, how's the kick? Long hoofing. We see the spare come across. Tap that away. Let it go. Yeah, just one more kick in there. Maybe a kick inboards corridor. Just open it up, Instead, just long hoof in. Kick to disadvantage from Carlton. Zorko tackle.
Dunkley trying to bleed for that.
Dunkley's side by side. Big bobbles it away. Becoming named on, should be.
Now then Cowan. But just easy intercept mark. Leicester this time. Over the top. Zorko again. Another +6 to the score. Does well fought. Get it to ground.
You should have handed it off to Fletcher.
There it is. Corridor. Zorko again. Now Lohman looks in. Who's there? This is Cameron again. Big spoil Wiedering. That's his body work on Kerner. Well, look, he kicked it in before Kerner was even looking.
Yeah. That is bombing in hope.
Yeah. The McGriddles, are you going to try one of them?
Griddles.
Yeah.
I've been hearing about that.
Want to give it a try?
Have you had one?
I haven't. I will. I've been really good with my eating, actually.
Yeah.
Now just long down the line of Carlton. Start to play.
I suppose the professional Friday night local football player that you are.
Yeah, not this week. I'm not been dropped. Oh,
Been dropped.
shocking. Fuming. I've got the family here from overseas as well, I was telling you. They had plans to come watch, but I'll be at dinner. No way I'm a emergency. I might have a Jason Horn-Francis at North type beat.
Yeah.
Now, Antwerp's down here. What did he cop? Oh, we've really don't look in a good way.
You just winded.
Whoa!
Ooh.
Oh no!
No, he's not winded. I was going to say, shit.
Oh no! Oh no! So where is he here? Oh!
What does that look like to you?
Yeah! Haha. Oh no, he's been so good. He's been so underrated this season. Well, and last season even. He's just been figuring his way in the game of footy. Well, Gardner versatile enough on the bench to play as a tall back.
Yeah.
But just... yeah, it looked lower leg. Oh, that's so shit. That's so fucking shit.
Hang on, who's your sub?
Darcy Gardner.
Could I ask why? Was it Archie? Was that him on the bench with the vest on? I was going to say. I thought he was a sub for a second when I saw him try to pull that off.
No, Archie's been on field. Oh, how's got rid of that? Oh, how's defend? But that's a great tackle. Get around him, boys. Fuck. It's really annoying. So I was hearing on oh, big going back with the flight. Does well. Now then. Kerno just misses the handball. And now here come Brisbane. Needs to get rid of it, Starcevic. That's holding the ball.
Yeah, he tried to fend off.
No, I swear to God, a freaking a concussion to Starcevic after that. And Leicester on that same vein. Zorko getting more of it.
You get it back
Push in
here.
the back. He'll play it on.
Watch him. He's going to push.
Oh, jeez. What is that running trail from Andrews? Just kicked it down the line to Wiedering. So Lions looking a bit shaky, to be honest. Not there. That door pulls out of it, does Zorko. Now then, just need a good kick. Fletcher, it's in the right hands. Tries to hit him on the bounce. Fought in a running race. Tap back to 3-on-1. Someone's surely going to put a shepherd on him, but they get out of it, I suppose. Neil's still going. Morris is there. Great pressure, and he wins it. Neil now. Charlie slips. We're at the SCG. Terrible, terrible fucking shield from... Oh.
That's a bit unlucky.
Oh, spoiled. Fought. Keeps going. Lohman can't stick the tackle. Straight down the corridor. That's the kick. Oh, he's dropped it. Ball!
Good call.
Where's your top now? That's a goal. Look at the size difference.
Ashcroft's going to line up here.
I actually have no idea what his shoe's like. He's looking around. Around the mark. Is that in? Ah, just short. Oh.
No. Did that bounce?
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, Carlton.
Great defense.
Oh, Carlton. Gee whiz. Yeah, look at that. Drop mark. Oh, no.
That is shocking.
Oh, he's just missed it. God, it's a hard watch. Tap down Shearer out of there. Clears it out. Berry has to chase. Not there. Motlop can't glove it. God, no. There it is. Vestov, well and truly. Oh, Zach Bailey now. Are you fucking serious? There it is. Dump kick inside 50. Oh, no. Hold on. Ball! Ball!
How's that not ball?
Oh, my God.
He held it for a very long time.
So throws out the fend, loses it. And what is that?
Threw it out.
Anyway. Oh, Morris. That is fantastic. Just can't work it out to the outside. Maybe he'll get back and tackle. Oh, there we go. There's the umpire falling over out the back. Now an Ashcroft threads it down the line out of full bounds on the full. So up by 25, but still a lot of red flags in this for Brisbane. Yeah, just kick from well out. Jumps over Kerner. Nimble out Hewitt. Now just get a touch on it, boys. Oh my God.
There's no way Pittman's got his second goal. He has been unbelievable. Get him into your fantasy, BK.
I'm not doing that. But just a touch from anyone, please. A jump. Just try. No one tried. Let they all just stand under it. Who's this fort? Oh, I've run. Oh, it's too strong fitting that. So is this Ashcroft behind it? Well, the umpire hasn't run back straight. He's run back diagonally.
There's a reason the umpire is at its poorest state it's been in a long time.
Gee, Motlop clearance out of the centre. Now Kerno. That's the kind of entries they need. So apparently Pitness just put it straight on his chest.
Is that what they said, the commentators?
Yeah, it didn't show it in the replay either. But that's the kind of entries that Kerno needs, not these slap hits. Now, needs a goal here. Needs a goal. And he hangs it out left. Gee whiz. Ankle, they reckon. Wilmot taking kickouts rather than Zorko.
Except for Angel.
Long down line. Carlton going to get the ball back again. It's territory.
Ankle for Ainsworth.
Yeah. To kind of Cripps. So hands free, gets it out. Fantasia now. Scrambled kick forward, Chara. Big mark. Whoa! If he dropped that ball, it could have been 50. Barry. And Archie. See, looking corridor, but I think they've just got it marked off here. Down line. Beautifully done. Hip put on DeConnick. That's what we want to see. Left now. Who can mark? Lord, is that Morris? Play on! Oh my god! Oh, you're fucking kidding.
That's two. That is two we've seen tonight already. That would make you go berserk. Not just as a freaking neutral fan, but like you as a Lions fan.
God. Anyway, it's been both ways, I suppose.
Yep.
Tap down, can McLeod grab it? Of course he can. Breaks out of traffic. 2, 3. Oh! He has to be all Australian. He just has to.
Yeah. Had a crack in the
1, 2, 3. And snap. I'm pretty sure he's right-footed as well, if that's on the left. Look at this. Bang, bang, bang.
It's a great goal.
Outstanding. He had to grab it off the ground as well. Sweet. 4 even. Wow. Yeah. So good to see him playing well. It really is. It really is. Tap down. Bailey, speaking of. Oh, lumbering. Go on, And gets the kick out. Big tackle.
Reynolds give it to the Cody there.
So Chincotta trying to get to McCloggage. Neil having something of a screen for him, I suppose. Oh, how's that bounce? Now Gardner could have his first major play in the game here. Can't be 15. Oh, what?
They've actually paid that.
Oh, come on. How? No way.
Look, as long as they're being consistently shit with their calls, then we're in for a good night.
No one's talking about that? Anyway. Wouldn't this light them up? Ugh.
Yuck.
Huh?
We're like... So Cripps gets it right at the top of the square to make up for his vicious said, but like, what was that for? What did they say that was over?
I haven't. Player on the mark, they're saying. Oh, we get to see this not go 15 again. That's great.
Look, turns around the corner.
No. And then man on the mark, they're saying.
Huh? He didn't move. Was it in the goal square, was it? No?
That can't. Fuck me. It's hopeless. And now that's just going to give them momentum.
Oh.
Unfucking believable.
Voss is laughing too.
Fuck is up with that shit?
Voss knows it's not right.
I'm not. Anyway, you know, let's look at fantasy scores. That is beyond fucked. Anywho, Berry's on a big one. Got the goal to go as well. I don't even want to look at Cripps. Get off the screen. Ashcroft has a goal. Wilmot's taking kick outs, interestingly enough. So that's where a few of those kicks have come from. Fletcher hasn't really moved. Thought Zorko was in for a bigger one. He's not. I wonder if that 50 metres will go against Dunkley or not. Chera's doing enough as well. Hang on. He did just say it was 4. I didn't hear it, though. Anyway, let's get back to the game. Come on. Bailey has to hit it. Oh, look at that. How do you spoil that? Alright, come on, Morris. Just so good. So good. He's so good. Alright, that'll get one back. Unbelievable. still young for a well, he's playing as a tall forward at the moment as well. He's not overly big.
But the medium-sized kind of forward.
Mm.
I kid you not. I can see him winning a Coleman.
I like it.
Some stage in his career.
Neil popped over the top. Archie.
Great mitts.
Yeah. Oh, further back than. Oh!
Nearly was looking for the hands.
I don't think Archie has the shoe from here. Yeah.
No, he's going to put it at the top of the square.
Mark that. Oh, foul. And Fletcher. It's going to stay in. Oh, they've kept it in for Brisbane. Cameron's going to walk in. Oh, he shanked it. Come on, Charlie.
Is that Mitch Cleary behind the benches?
I didn't see.
Look like it.
Good from Gardner. Well done. Oh. Still going. Insufficient intent, he reckons. Yeah, it might be. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, good,
It is.
Good spot. Neil, that might be holding the ball. Yeah.
Crunching tackle.
No. No, he's running backwards. No. Long down line from Hewitt. Oh my god. Finding these. Alright. Where do they go now, Carlton? Switch is on. They'll use it. Loman have to run hard to get with Doherty. Now he comes off his man. Gee, I feel like they're one out. Tasia chips it in. Just didn't quite pay the mark. Back in. Pit net. Tap down. Just be behind. Brilliant. Oh, I just needs to pick it up. Look at the amount of blues around him. Gets rid of it. Rayner swamped. And here come the blues. Big tackle. Might be holding the ball. He had the chance.
Yep.
Oh, so many numbers, Carlton. Just, yeah, took that step. Yeah. Has to hit that target. And he does. Zorko's going to get another +6 in here. Cameron with the mitts. Straight down the middle.
He's had a solid first half.
Good. Zorko's been racking up. Cameron, come on. Oh, no. Doherty with another kick out. It does straight down the middle. My goodness. It's going to pay off sometimes. Now Williams. So free. Oh, it's going to go short to Motlop. That's the kick. Oh, surely. How far off? How far off as Mark does he need to step?
Andrews is trying to appeal for it. He was looking to handball that off, and he stepped off the mark too. Watch.
Jesus Christ. Oh.
If he stood still looking over the top, they wouldn't have even looked at it.
Oh, no. Killing themselves here, Carlton. Zorko will get the kick out this time. Hits up Harris Andrews beautifully. Oh, barely 15. Chipping it around. Ashcroft with it now. Chip down to Berry, and this is what the Lions are happy to do. Nealon, there goes quick, McCluggage. Now there's the launch. Archie gets up. That might be holding the ball. Levi! Yes! The big Selly. I was thinking, is this going to be disallowed or something? Like, why is he?
Yeah, there wasn't much happening.
So I think, if they show it, look at how quickly Neil charged into that mark, said, get it to me quick so I can give it off. And McCluggage with the damage. Levi will finish. Yep. Yeah, fantastic. That's how Neil hands it off. Rayner charging in from centre half forward. Now Fall get that clearance up ground. Archie! Oh, goes for the big ride. Might be ball, and Cameron's going to catch him this time. Are they just not talking back there? What's the go? There have been so many of these tackles.
He had a lot of time. That makes no sense.
Someone has to tell him. One of the most dangerous tackling
Cameron's got a
small forwards is on your back. And he loves it. 3 for Cameron. He's just finding his feet at the right time here, Charlie.
Yeah. 3 goals in the first half. I love watching him play.
Yeah, big tackle. Get rid of it.
What was he thinking?
I don't know. He thought it was in the clear, I guess. He did just come out of a big pack. Wrexham. How's that not called back?
Oh, is that Wrexham, is it?
Yeah. Cowan. That can't be ball. Oh. He's just picked it up. But yeah, wow. Wilmot's had plenty of it. In it goes. Hipwood tries. Out of congestion. Ashcroft hands. Charlie. Can he get a fourth? Oh, unselfish. Handball. Neil snaps it. Is that out on the full?
Was it actually?
Yeah.
Behind.
Goal kicking's never been one of his big strengths.
Just bend it too far.
Coney can't mark. Over the top, Wilmot, who fought 2-on-3. Hipwood does well to get the territory. I'm thinking an Archie or a Lohman goal here.
Yeah.
One of the smalls getting to work. And I'll stop.
Rayner got blood pissing down the back of his head. Not sure where BK has gone to, but I guess I'm here by myself for a little bit.
Yeah, camera's disconnected anyway.
Yeah, what happened?
Well, the camera disconnected, so I had to.
Yeah, I saw that. I thought
out.
you just. Yeah.
All right, Cowan, he's taken too long again. Oh, 40 seconds. Andrews can't get the intercept mark. Oh, important tackle from.
What's Rayner got the blood pissing there from his back of his head for?
There was a big pack on the left where he went down holding his head. I saw.
Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't taken him off.
No, there goes the ump again. Off the deck. Oh, no. Now, Carlton going to try and steal one quick, or we're just going to play it slow? Can go. Less than 30 left. Needs a mark. Andrews over the top. Done well, Brisbane by 30. Oh. God, Carlton had their chance, didn't they? Get some back when the big 50 in there for Cripps and the lot. Oh. Anywho, who is getting us the points at the moment? So,
are we back in a bit?
Yeah, right. It's just Lions galore here. Holy. Just midfielders all around. Dunkley's doing well. If you were one that went with him, put that down to the 7 tackles. Zorko with 12 kicks, 4 marks. Yeah, that's what gets him to a 61. You'd expect him to go to 120 from here since there's no tag on him. And yeah, I suppose that's really the end of the relevant players, unless you looked at Hewitt, 47, considering it was on -1 halfway through the first quarter. You take that. And yeah, just not really many keepers. The main ones, yeah, they're Zorko and possibly Hewitt. I suppose in that camp, I might actually zoom over to my team and we'll have a look at that for a little bit to see, yeah, sort of what we're thinking for rolling 22, because we went over the sort of revised rolling 22, didn't we, for for the remainder of the season. Went over it for the backs. So, Wanganeen, Miller, Rosie, Whitfield, Holmes, and then for me, it's 2 of Ash, Sheasel, and Zorko. At the moment, it's looking like Ash and Zorko. So we're somewhat there. Sinclair is just, I don't know where his role is, but he's one I'm going to be sort of flipping going forward, I think. Midfield is where we were up to. So, In there, we have Dawson, who I don't own. Dacos, Goulden, who I could have owned, who'd be a great trade in. I just don't have the cash for it at the moment. Brayshaw's an easy one. Green is a somewhat easy one, I suppose. Bontempelli I'll put in there. And at this stage, I'm going Butters and Merritt, if Merritt keeps playing inside. Anderson's close behind, but he just plays too much inside for me, so I'm not having that. Rucks now are tricky. You can have any, really, of... Well, let's have a look who else is sort of there in the position, because, yeah, you can have any of a Gawn, a Sherry, a Grundy, English, Marshall. I'd probably keep it at that. At this stage, yeah, Gawn, Sherry, Grundy, English, Marshall. Yeah, your guess is as good as mine. Probably... I think, what's Marshall's fixtures looking like? Got one against Grundy, one against Gawn, but he's also got Giants. Yeah, Gawn's rest of season. I mean, he still has to go over Sherry, and then the fixture opens up a bit for him, so maybe Gawn's still at 1. It's anyone's guess. Just, I don't think I'd be wasting trades there now, just because with the sideways trading nature, any of those rucks can overtake anyone else, to be honest. So I'd hold fat on them. And then for the forwards, we've got, Bailey Smith, Nick Martin. We've got Matt Kennedy in there. Jackson, Petrarca, and then there's a spot for McRae, Myers, Moore, Daniel, those kinds. So there's still a lot of work to be done for me in that position. That might be a next week job, though. Down there. So that's sort of how we're looking in terms of rolling 20. And in that, rolling 22, in that, we'll have a look at the fixtures and see who they're playing this week, how they're going to go, if there are any flags on them, all that stuff. So we zoom over to tomorrow's game in Gold Coast versus Collingwood, where we have, Dacos and Anderson are going to be the big watchers out of that. So let's have a quick talk about Dacos first, because he is, and rightfully so, the most tagged player in the comp. That's just a fact. Coming in at the moment at 1.087, so you are paying a premium, and he's still going up off the back of those two 130s. So in terms of tags, Suns are, chilling. Freo, he versed earlier in the season, got Wagner, played half forward for a bit, scored a 67, which isn't great, so we'd put that down as a bad fixture. He should go off against Richmond. He destroyed the tag against Brisbane with a 131. Hawthorn don't really tag. Crows don't really tag. And obviously Langford kept him to that 83 in the final round. So only 2 real tags left for him. He's an absolute lock. Is he going to be M1? Him or Dawson, I'd imagine. But yeah, he's someone that you're going to want to have on this run home, especially with the sort of captaincy possibility in there for him. And the other one I mentioned was Noah Anderson. So Noah Anderson, I just want to have a real sort of in-depth look in terms of where he gets his points from. Like what contributes to him. So 30 disposals, the 8 marks, so that's all right. 4 tackles. I think they'd be switched the other way around. So are these is this what he does, or is this a anomaly? I don't know. Doesn't really kick goals the majority of the time. He has in his big scores, so that might be a flag for anyone with him. Like his 117, he had a goal in. 116 had a goal in. And then his 130 and 120 both had 2 goals in, which isn't going to be a regular occurrence, especially in the next 3: Collingwood, Adelaide, Brisbane, who aren't easy teams, obviously, to score goals against. When he hasn't scored goals, it's a 90, a 60, 110, 110, 80, 80, 70. So I'm not going there with Anderson, I don't think. The marks and tackles aren't really there. He's really relying on bulk disposals. Doesn't get a tag, I suppose, is one good thing for him. Mike and Jincourt or a Bedford. But yeah, I just think there are better options to go than Anderson are the two real big ones to watch in this game here. Anyone I'm missing? Got a few fringe guys like a Josh Dacos, like a Noble if you've gone there, a Long who you need to get rid of. But yeah, we'll mainly just be talking about your rolling 22 players because that's who's going to be taking up the bulk of everyone's teams, I suppose. On Saturday, nearly said tomorrow, I wish, 120 game we've got there. So Dawson M1 for me. Are we trading into him? It's a no for me. Still at that 139 break even. So he's still got value in him. You might be able to get him for 900k or something. Tags. I don't think he has a single one left, to be honest. Dogs, Sons, Port. Why didn't I go full screen? Anyway, Dogs, Sons, Port, Hawks, West Coast, Pies, and North. No real taggers in there, doesn't get a Bedford or a Chincotta or anything like that. So he's a really, really great option. And he's showing he does it in so many ways. Bulk marks, bulk tackles, gets those touches in there as well. Can kick a goal. Big. He's going to be big for your end of season run in, I imagine. I think we go on to Bont and Kennedy. Who's on top? English as well is in that ruck frame. So we'll go to Kennedy next as a forward playing in the midfield, doing it all season. Similar to Dawson, he's not one I'd trade into yet. 139 break even for him. People are picking him up at 1.1 mil, so well done if you've held off. There's still a lot of time left before the end of season. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games for him. Bedford, but you'd imagine he'd go to Bont, which is one of the great things of owning him. He'll be in there in the in your forward lines when they're completed. So, hold on to him. You'll get him for a great price if you hold off on buying him. But gets plenty of the outside ball. I'll actually have a look. His marks is what really impresses me. He's been down the last 2 weeks, so we see a bit of a direct correlation with his marks and his outside play. But for an inside mid, 6 marks, 7, 7, 6, 6, 7. So plenty of those sort of areas. Tackles, getting them as well. No tags on him is fantastic stuff. On a similar frame as players that do it all. We can go forward and kick a goal as well, even though he's not playing in a forward role, which is nice. So Bont is the next one we're going to be looking at. He's still at value. He's still one I encourage people to buy if you don't have him. Had a down week against Sydney, but look, it's Bontempelli. He'll get you your 20, 25, 30 touches around that. But in here, sometimes you get double-digit tackles, you get big tackles, you get his marks, you get his goal threat as well. And, probably a flag against Bedford in round 21 against the Giants. But other than that, looks to be a pretty good run for Bontempelli. And that's all for the sort of real locked-in best 22 players for me. Dale you need to trade out of just because he can drop you those 60s and 70s. Rankin will be playing forward, especially with Rochelle out for the season, I think. Sam Darcy can give you the odd game where he gets maybe 12 disposals, 2 goals and 8 hit-outs or something for a 50 or 60, so he's not a keeper as good as a player as he is. And yeah, that's how we sort of look for those ones. So Giants and Cats keepers. Well, this is be an interesting one. Bailey Smith, I don't need to say anything about him. He just racks it up, runs so hard, so far to get the footy, rack up your points. So he's F1. And then Daylight. Ash is an interesting one because he just keeps on doing it. And I just think if you're in a good position, you're happy with where you are, Ash is a player that I'm not against you going, even though he's not at value, because you know he's going to pump you out something between 100 and 120 week on week, and if that's what you need to keep ahead, then by all means he's fantastic. I would rather someone like a Sheasler or a Zorko who can get you that, 135 type score on the odd occasion, whereas I think even in those games where you feed, Ash is going to be overtaken by those Whitfields and the likes there. So, not for me with Ash. But that's just my situation chasing my tail, unfortunately. Whitfield has that massive break even of 149 at 942k against West Coast. Is it? No, sorry, against Geelong. What am I on about? That's last week. Against Geelong. How will halfbacks score against Geelong? Actually, that's a real interesting question. I might actually try and get the answer to if I can, if you bear with me. But regardless, you're not getting him in this week. Just with that break even, even if he drops 100 this week, he's still gonna go near enough below 900k that you can pick him up for, which is sensational.
I'm back, BK.
How good. We're just talking about this man, and oh my god, my face has got.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. I just jumped back and I'm like, shit, we're both got our cameras off.
Am I even gone for long?
I got no idea. So we'll just wait for Mr. Brycer to fix up his camera.
No idea how this keeps happening, but anyway, I was just looking
camera.
at Whitfield's. Yeah, apparently, dude, I don't fucking know. Anywho, we were talking about Whitfield, and I was thinking, what is he going to get against Geelong? So I'm having a look at how halfbacks score against Geelong. Rebounding, okay, so nothing, not good, not bad. So even if he drops a 110, you're going to be picking him up for 900k next week, which is an absolute bargain for him. Tom Green, I traded in last week. And did you see Tom Green's game last week?
No.
Against West Coast, keep in mind. In the quarter by quarter, he had... I want to get this correct, so I'll get the exact numbers up. He had... So, 30 points in the first quarter is okay. And then he went 3 disposals for a 5 in the second. 6 disposals for a 16 in the third. And then quarter 4, he goes 15 disposals, 8 kicks, 5 marks for 53. So he was on a 51 at 3/4 time. When I traded him in, I'm thinking, my God, what have I done?
Yeah.
But that's what you can expect from him, yeah. Inside, gets his tackles, gets his marks on the outside as well. Not really a goal scorer, but he'll be in the mix for sure. I'd have him at M5 or 6, somewhere around there. Be sort of more than happy to go with him at. The final sort of locked-in keeper is Max Holmes, with how he can just massive tank, fast guy, just racks it up wherever he goes. What's his run home look like? Geelong have a ridiculous run home. It's crazy. So they just came off the back of the Richmond game, of course, where he scored a 122. So they have Richmond again still. They have an Essendon, a Port, a North, a St Kilda in there as well. And Giants, obviously, this week, where he may get a tag, but I'm willing to just let it go, let it play out, and then go from there with Holmes, just because how good he is running. And he's locked into my defensive top 6 now. I'd have him above an Ash, above a Sheasel, above a Zorko. Probably still below Whitfield, though. But, yeah, he's doing all of it there. The last guy I want to talk about, I'll get your thoughts on him as well, is in Grindmeyers, because he doesn't get centre bounces, which is sort of the one general rule with your forwards in fantasy, is that, you look at the likes of your Bailey Smiths, your Martins, Kennedys, McRae's, even Jackson's in centre bounces, of course. What's keeping him in the top 6 forwards for you?
I think it's his clean ball use. Like, obviously, he's got that unique kicking style, but just the way Geelong use him around the ground, he gets a lot. He has a lot of the ball, has a bit of an impact as well. So he's definitely going to be one of those keepers at the end of the year.
100%. So he's on the fringe, because for me, I've still got those guys who are certainly going to get you a score. Because if you look against, what happened. When they versed Brisbane a couple of weeks back, and Brisbane got the better of them there. He only scored in the... Jeez, I'm finding it now, actually. Myers scored himself a... 78. So that's what he can have when they're losing games. But that said, you have Geelong v Giants, could be close, but then you have St Kilda, should win by plenty. North, Port, Essendon, and Richmond, they should win by plenty. And Sydney, back end of the year, could be a tricky one. But like you said, they look for him. He's their primary go inside 50 kick. And that, is why he's so sought after by coaches. We're actually back on, Jolly.
Yeah, sure are. I was going to just quickly say, though, let's get a quick, I don't know if you've done it yet, but gamble responsibly. Can we get a quick update on multis?
Well, I've had Brisbane to win each quarter by a goal, which they've done for the first 2. I had Brisbane to win by 32, which they're almost doing at the moment.
Nearly there.
And what do I need in my other one? A lot. I need a Kerno goal for a start, a Lohman and an Archie goal. How are you looking?
Good. Disposal-wise, I only need Fletcher for 1 more disposal. Zorko needs a 4 more. Ashcroft needs a 2 more. So really, it's just Haynes and Weary needing 3 more marks for me each.
Well, let's hope it's down that end, which it's not at the moment. Chera... Cowan looking to hit a target. It's Cripps. Gardner has to come off. No, stop giving Cripps free kicks. How long did he have this for? Gardner doesn't look too upset with it. Did he have a hold on it? It's a big goal. And Carlton have put runs of scores on historically against Brisbane.
They look after him, don't they?
Not known for his set shot kicking. And it looks like it's gone across. Oh my god. Yeah, tap from behind. Bury a bit ginger. Great mark, Archie. Hipwood, McCluggage puts Fletcher in a spliff. Need to go well here. Morris has been outstanding. Barry needs to glove it, and he does. Hipwood now Kicking on the right. Non-preferred. And McGovern just does enough. Zoom in that guy.
You're in front of me now, I think.
Oh, Williams pushed them into each other. Alright. Forward half. Tap down. Not there now. Well done, Fletcher. Is that a fend? Okay, no, it just didn't quite have the prior. Ooh. Is that taking evasive action?
What do they show? Why do they keep showing that guy?
He's the one looking at the concussion on Dunkley.
Okay.
And just listening in, and that is confirmation of an Achilles for Noah Answorth as well.
Achilles.
Not an ankle after this, yeah. In it goes. Oh, tries to ride. Has to be a block. But... So what?
Cameron's
Backs
got
into
up
it.
about it.
Good spoil, Harris. Rayner to Neil. Can he hit a target? Brilliant. Bear's going to keep it moving. Oh my god, what has he done? Still going. Rayner. Neil has to get rid of it. And he just handballs it over the top to no one. Carlton players spoiling each other. Bailey didn't have it when he got tackled.
What is going on right now?
Oh my god, Zach. And yeah, he was tackled with that as the confirmation.
So Bailey's already hit the 3 behinds, hasn't he?
Yep. Need this, Zach. Oh my goodness. I hope he wasn't kicking for goal. Still in. Good tackle, spills out. Motlop brought it down from Lohman.
He was kicking for goal. At least it looked like it.
Yeah. 0-3 and 1 that was just nowhere near it. Chera instantly snaffled. Tapped out McInerney. Just this Lions pressure. Oh, Lohman. Oh. On the... But he kicked it. Oh. Oh. Still in Cameron. No, not quite. Opened up again is Doc. Goes again. And now Cameron tries to make his way out. Haven't lost it. Andrews can't quite get the mark. Stumples forward over the top now. Fogarty. Durden into Doherty. Throws it on the boot. Intercepted Neil. Needs to pick it up though. And Wilmot does. Gardner around the outside. Dribble kick forward. Oh, if that was snaffled, that would have been brilliant. Archie
You're way in front of me right now.
gets rid of it.
There we go. I might have fixed it up.
We'll sync up in a bit. Yeah, where are you at?
I think I've just restarted the stream. It's up with the ball up right now. It's showing the replay of Carlton getting the ball out. Oh yeah, that stuff up on the wing where Doherty does a silly kick, got smothered.
Big mark. All right, I'm paused at 13:45.
Yeah, pause now.
3, 2, 1, play. Inside, good kick. Starcevic wants to keep it moving, and he does. Look at this, just space to run for Fletcher. Wants a lead. Goes long. McInerney. Oh, big hit, Bailey.
Oh.
Oh.
His hands all right.
Yeah, fair bump. The chest. Took the chance on the bump. Oh, can Loman get there? Not quite. Archie handballs it out. He put off the left. Trying to tap it down. Berry. Keeps it moving forward. And Brisbane just all over Carlton at the moment. Oh.
Ooh.
Evens it up for the quarter. Just staying in it. Carlton, they're going to work their way around. Andrews, he's dropped it. Doesn't do that. There's Kerno. How's the kick? Oh! Held it for long enough, I think, surely. Yeah. At the back, Loman! Yeah, baby!
He needs this.
Just
Had a bit of a
hanging
quarter
out the
game.
back.
He's had a bit of a quieter game.
He has, yeah. Well, there it is. 3 disposals for it. Some people still have him there as a rookie. On the left. That's brilliant. How good. I'll be just a moment, then we'll look at the fantasy scores.
You're right.
Actually, you know what? We'll look at the fantasy scores first. So, there we go. Dunkley up and about. Proving people he can do both when he's, shutting players down. And well, he's not really shut Cripps down because Cripps is at the top. But anywho.
Yeah.
Zorko 68 hasn't really moved all that much since quarter time. It's been a lot of tackles, I suppose. McCluggage there for anyone with that. Hewitt 47 looking to post up one of his usual scores. Yeah, not a lot to be honest. There's no tackle. In the tapped out. Williams tries to spin. Play on, they say. Bit of miscommunication. Oh my goodness. Big hit. Down line out the back, Cameron. Oh, just doesn't get the bounce. This is what he does, though. Going to keep that pressure on Fantasia. Finds a brilliant kick. Running around the sideline. Umpire gets out of the way. In it goes, and there's the Andrews mark we love. Look at that. Goes wide and Neil has space to run here. Takes a bounce. Here it comes, Archie. Get the spoil. Morris around the outside. Bailey just needs to bounce. Doesn't make it easy for him. Bailey gets it.
Great tackle.
There's no advantage there.
No.
Yeah. It's the pressure still. And look at all the tools running. Loman out the back. Take a tackle. There goes again. Ashcroft can't quite glove it. Dunkley, another tackle in there. Loman getting busy. Hewitt with 30. Good spoil, Gardner. Doherty. Scythed forward. Big spoil. Leicester now. Around the outside. Gardner. Again. Can he get a mark? Not quite. Fort. Sees Bailey out the back. Can he finally kick one?
There we go.
And that he does. 1-3 with one out. He is just in outstanding form. Yeah, what's he had? 1 goal, 3, 16 disposals. That's what he's doing. There was a stage of the season where the only 2 players who were having, I think it was 17 and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah, 17 and a half disposals on average and 1.5 goals. It was him and, can you guess the other one?
Who would the other one be?
Plays for a Melbourne club.
Yeah.
Just signed a new contract.
You've lost me. I'm trying to think off the top of my head now.
It was Pickett was the other one as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So high praise to be with. I'm gonna duck out quickly now. Look at I can't duck out now. Freaking clearance. Big tackle, Loman. Oh. Moya now. Where's Kerno? Is he gonna go himself? Missed. Awful. Ball use. Good.
So Zorko gets another touch. Lines up, send out to the wing. Great piece of tack work there to Fantasia. Not really from Young, but it'll be cut off. They're buried out. One's trying to go through the middle. Zorko sends it long. Cameron over the back. Forward runs onto it. The big ruckman. I'll get around him for that one.
You're kidding. What have I missed here?
You might have to go back and watch the replay or something. If you can see who's on the... Oh, here we go. The replay's going to show it here, aren't they?
Just keep going. Zorko. Cameron. Oh. Just gets the ball to ground. Does very well.
The crumb work for a fort, though.
Oh. Yeah, Zorko. Barely got off the ground there, Charlie. Chera. Dway. Done well. Oh, good hands from Ashcroft. Now Levi. Nicely done. Oh, Zorko was calling for it. Now, who's going to get up here? It's brought to ground again. Oh, Cameron's still there. He wants the high tackle. Could they just get off the chain here? Oh, she got a kick into one of those teammates. McCluggage is still going. Good tackle, Loman. Cameron is up and about. Got sub warming up here.
Yeah, Lord.
All right. That might be holding the ball. Yeah, gee. When are they going to learn? It's just... Surely you know by now. Just had to hat kick it out. Ashcroft already with the 20 disposals on a goal. Oh. Alright, tapped in. Gonna go back to Doherty now. Now they're trying to go corridor, but here's this Brisbane pressure. Missed handball from 4. Hewitt will get it out. Doherty now. What can Carlton do with this space? Later Kerno, he has 2 inside 50. And yeah. Beautifully done. Yeah, fantastic sport from Kerno. He's not scoring them himself, but he's doing his best to help the others. 2 behind for young Ashton Moyer. He's going to go drop punt from here. Glance it across the front.
I think I'm freaking in front of you now because it restarted this thing, so I might just pause it for a sec. There we go.
Happy to go back. Neil works his way back too. Just sees Brisbane on contested marks. Loman now. Who's he pick out? The back of the wall! Oh! Big Ryan Morris. Just worried out of it, Carol. Oh, Logan. Just got to show this again, right?
Have to.
Really? Really? Not what? Oh. Cripps free kick. Shock. I'd be looking for... Oh, Cripps, what he done? Easy in a set for Wilmot. Levi. Happy to go wide. Beyond 5 minutes left in the quarter. Keep it going. Gone to looks corridor. Nothing there. So happy to just go laterally again. This is how you know when the Lions playing their best footy. They just have this freedom to just work it around as they like.
Especially when they've got a decent lead like this.
Decone can't mark. Ground level McGovern. Centers. Fogarty gets there.
Oh my god, they've actually paid a mark.
Yeah, it's a great kick. Surely, right? I mean, surely.
Oh.
Oh no!
I'm still gonna
I feel like I need to hold my hands up for that one, Carlton fans.
Yeah.
That's alright. As long as it's not my team, it's fine. Switch again. Brilliant mark above the head, Starcevic. And look, they can just go back to their uncontested marks. See, this is annoying because this is where you'd really want Zorko to be cash again with this kind of game style.
Here he is here, speaking of the devil.
I'll take that. Hipwood there.
Oh, wow. I didn't think there was much in that.
Didn't even see it. Banged away. Lord now his first touch. And just straight down the throat of Gardner when they were one out. There's +6 for Zorko. Oh, umpire gets out of the way of the corridor. Here we go. Look at this. Straight down the middle. He waltzes. One out is Lohman. Can he chip it over to anyone? Might even go himself, to be honest. He's going to chip it over to Rayner. And there it is. Have to be good from here, Rayner. Can he work it from here? You bet he can. This could get ugly. Had a friend who had Rayner for 2 goals, so he'll be happy with that.
Yep.
Just absolutely love to see it. It's been a dominant quarter, this one. So Pitnet just wants to get across in this bounce, I think. Oh. Ball it up from here. It's just simmering out this quarter unless Brisbane can get one more. Dunwell Rayner bursts away from 1, 2. Under pressure. Cameron!
Oh, no.
No! What is... No, that's a marking contest. Oh. Play on again. Keep pressuring, boys. Who's coming up with him?
Don't tell me that's... Is that not a paid mark to Haynes?
Nope.
I'm annoyed at that.
Nicely done, Dunkley. Gee, asking a lot of Neil there. To Koenig with the mark.
I think that's Haynes there. Good boy. I'm trying to ride his multi home.
Doherty finds Motlop. Hollands. And 15 seconds left in the quarter. Oh, Zorko, get another 2 points in the quarter, why don't you? 3 on 1. Oh, miracle on grass! Oh. Anywho, just dominance. Brisbane flexing their muscles now. And what does that do for our fantasy score as well? Berry's been good. Wilmot's been getting so many, 7 marks for 16 kicks there. Dunkley up to the 9 tackles. He's been doing his thing. Neil's been good. Zorko 86. That's fantastic. So what? You any good at quick maths? 86 divided by 3?
86 divided by 3.
Yeah, to figure out what he scored like on average per quarter. 3 is 28 odd.
28. Yeah.
So yeah, if he can keep that up, that'll be over 110, which is fantastic. Chair is there or thereabouts as well, 81. So if you held on to him, it's not the end of the world, even though I wouldn't recommend it. Yeah, Hewitt 61 in there, just not what you want to be scoring for you. And that's about it, I suppose. We'll have a look at the last fixtures to go. Richmond Essendon, I mean, we'll just quickly talk about Caldwell out, so Merritt's back in the inside mid. Martin's just running around doing whatever he wants. That had 100% time on ground for one of his games. How crazy is that? No rest for him, so he will be in the forward line as well. Captaincy on either of them, can't look past.
Why is everyone trading out Caldwell this week? Did you notice that?
Injury. It's an ankle, I think it was. So a lot of people traded him in last week just to get traded out next week. So that's after a rough score as well, which is just this season. Not this season, but this part of the season. Yeah, you get those. So we have Freo and Hawthorn next. Hawthorn not really with any keepers we're looking at, whereas Freo we have the likes of your Brayshaw and the likes of your Jackson. Now, Sarong is an interesting one. I had some notes to talk about on Sarong, actually. If I can find them. But yeah, I just think he's got... Yeah, he's just the number one tag target, and Nash has gone to him, has loved going to him. In terms of a tag, his run home, he doesn't have a lot, but I'll have a look at what he scored when he got the clamps on him by Nash. He had Hawthorn. I think it must have been last season, but anywho, he's just the number one tag target, I think. So he's not one that I want to keep hold of. Sarong, Brayshaw is there. He'll be a top liner. He avoids that tag because of Sarong. And he just, it's the definition of fantasy relevant inside and outside game. And then, Jackson's there as well, showing he's in centre bounces, not just as a ruckman, but as a midfielder as well. And I'm going to put you on the spot here, Jolly. Who is your favourite for the ruck All-Australian at the moment?
Well, Gordon's kind of dropped off a bit, hasn't he? Like over the course of the season. I suppose you still got the Big X up there, but he copped did he cop a bit of a whack, was it last week?
Yeah, and now a leg injury in there as well, so who knows what's up with him. Got Grundy performing brilliantly at the moment.
Which we didn't have at the start of the season.
Exactly, yeah. But it's anyone's guess in terms of that.
It'll be up in the air. I suppose Meekie's been up there, but when he's been up against the more quality ruckman, he hasn't been able to deliver as much as well.
Yeah, no, I agree. And Clark, a few people had as a pod, but I think he starts to get attention into him now. I think it showed last week against Sydney, where he had a 46 just because of Campbell or Jordan or one of those guys. So when he gets attention into him, he's not giving you those scores that you're after. The battle of my two ruckmen in terms of Gawn and Sherry, who I assume are going to be near the top for your fantasy points. Yeah, there we go, 1 and 3. They're both going to stop each other from scoring, I think, more than anything, which is annoying. Sheasel, we just need to be getting in the midfield, which is why he's a hold for me, rather than a sell if you have him, just because if he goes back to that midfield and you don't own him, you're going to be absolutely kicking yourself, which is what should happen. And then we've got Petrarca as well, who is giving a lot of handballs. He's still getting in good position, getting your sort of points and, well, not points, but your disposals that you want from him. He just needs to, if he just has another 2 marks, 2 kicks, 2 tackles, I know we're playing a game of what if here, but that adds him up to that gets him from a 70 last week to nearly 100. So it's just fine margins for him. He had that 105 against the Suns. A pretty good draw, especially for the next 4 with North, Carlton, St Kilda and West Coast. And I think he'll be a top 6 forward as well, so he's a hold in there. And we've got the final quarter of this game. I don't really know what. It'll just be about wanting to win the quarter for Carlton from here now, right?
It have to be. Is that a free kick?
Yep, that's not the start you want. See, that's where, as Dave King's saying in the stream, that's the difference between having a McCluggage, kicking your ball inside 50, or an Oliver Hollands or the likes, no disrespect. And that is off the woodwork, I think.
What's that? Is that... What did you get? 3-3? Well, not.
Yeah, 3-3. Dakota gets out the back. Oh, gets it out. Motlop runs into trouble. How's this Brisbane pressure going to hold up in the 4th quarter? Looking like it's there. Gets it out. No, he's ducked the head completely.
No way.
touches.
Right. Weeder needs $2 for one multi to get up.
Now, Hollands can't quite get the mark. Is Andrews. They play it on. Wilmot runs through. Just that sheer pace. Over top it goes to Berry. Might need to tap it forward. Oh, McCluggage looks like he backed out of that forward with the flight. Doherty Kerner can't mark. Gardner still going. Gets rid of it. Snap forward. Is there a mark here? It's Koenig. Just on that slight angle here, but just, yeah, shivved forward and might be able to get one back. It is straight through. All right, Carlton off to a good start this quarter.
So what do you need? You need Brisbane to lead every quarter, don't you? Or win.
Win every quarter by a goal.
Right.
Yeah.
What's that? Walsh and Silvani in the crowd.
Yeah. Yeah. Doesn't help their case, Carlton, does it?
No.
Alternatively, I could have what do you call it? Archie and Kerno get goals.
Yeah.
But are not looking likely for either of them. Tapped out. You gets it out. Just put in your lap from Neil. Tap forward.
That was clever.
Oh, and Hick. Oh, hit that handball. Oh.
They were out.
Lord. Great kick. Out they are. Kerno loves wheeling around himself. Can they hit a target?
Nope.
It's not quite. So yeah, Chinkot is just winning his own footy this game. Started on McCluggage, but just dropped off him a tad. There's a spoil by McCluggage. Just be a ball in again. Gets fading its way out. I don't know what I was expecting, to be honest. The fourth quarter was always going to look like this, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's out. Oh, can they hit a target there?
Good kick.
Hewitt.
For Neely's complaint, I reckon he got hit in the area that would have been hit in. What's the kick in? Did he get a kick? Oh yeah. Threw his leg out.
Yeah, it's just preparing for it to land, I suppose.
Mm.
I see there. 8 clearances for Hewitt. And that
Hold up.
is brilliant. So yeah, who was it with the? Oh, it's like Cowan with it inside. Yeah, great kick. Good kick. All right, come on. Can we finish this game strong, please, Lions? All right. Oh no. Oh. What is going on here?
You don't want to be saying this.
Yeah, it's the opposite of what I want to say. McGovern's had his set shot troubles though. Yeah, not this time. Oh no. Is my line going to be chased down as well? Imagine that.
Might be in a bit of strife.
No, I hope not. None of them are Kono either.
Look at them all in the crowd.
Yeah, Mackay up there as well. No way. Yeah, Sorko, come on. Here we go. All right. McInerney just needs someone to give it to.
He dropped that.
Oh. Loman does well.
Throw back.
Hipwood. All right, come on, Ippy.
No. What's he got it? No.
No. Oh. 36. Hey, that was my line. My prediction, rather. Long down the line. No mark.
Brisbane ball? Yeah.
And is that one of the downfield umpires or something?
I don't know.
Anyway. Give Zorko +6. Archie!
Giveaway free kick.
Archie! For fuck's sake, Bailey! For God's sake, man! Oh. Oh, dropped. Cherry now. God, don't tell me they're going to get away again. Help him out. Yes. That is defending in 2-on-1s. Back with the fly. Well done, Barry. Oh, inside. Will. Levi's out there unmanned. Not going to go there. Looks back. Still no. take a few steps. Just going to lump it in the pocket. Namar gets it out. Motlop does well. Quite there. Dunkley with the tackle. He just didn't make an attempt to get rid of it. Pin the arm. Oh, and Morris. Thanks for the stream there, Fox. Alright. Morris. God, he can't seem like he can do any wrong at the moment, can he?
No.
And it's through. No?
No, I missed.
Oh. Hollands. No mark. Chincotta might be ball or a throw or something.
Geez, Dunkley's been good for his tackle.
Yeah, well, he always has been, yeah. What's McCluggage getting more as well? That is... Oh... That's a high. He's going to pass it off. Rayner. Oh, Loman. Oh. Not quite the same stakes, but I'm seeing a lot of similarities here from the game against Adelaide that Brisbane choked. Just long bomb inside 50, behind, lose the ball, get it back, and repeat it. Be one to work on the things that you talked about after that game, surely. Gee, not an easy next three for Brisbane. Rayner, pick it up, man. Get rid of it.
Oh, not at all, because they were talking, I think they were talking pre-game about their top 5 chances as well.
Well, you'd hope Brisbane can win 2 out of those 3. Alright, throw him back in. Might be worth a fantasy look soon, actually. Sherrod down line. Leaves his man Andrews and air swings, but that'll be good enough. Yeah, let's give it a look. Not that we're far from final. Siren Matrix in it, giving us the Lions are goated. Very nice. More of that. More of that, please. Anywho, what do we have here? Yeah, Dunkley, obviously. Those few big tackles and big free kicks for. Moves his way up to nearly a 120. Zorko 95. Would be hoping for more this quarter. We'll see what he can do in terms of that. Hewitt's picked up to an 89. Shit, Hewitt might overtake Zorko. That's crazy. Cher's slowed down. Fletcher's slowed down after that first quarter. And yeah, no one else here really fantasy relevant for mine.
Archie on goal. Was that out before, was it, or behind? Well, Zorko, what's happened to him?
Gee whiz.
Oh, he's got push-ups.
Dry needling. What's he done there?
Yeah.
Gotta go.
He's dumped after a kick, surely. Yeah, Kerno's hurt. Space is going to start opening up here as well.
Yeah. 50! 4. Nah, chips it in. Hipwood! Loman off the ground. Needs to straighten. Morris. Unselfish. Just not good enough. Hipwood can't snaffle it. Williams, now they're going to work their way out. Oh, just lacked a bit of polish here, Lions, in this last quarter. Good pick up off of bootlaces from Motlop. Still going Chera. Over the top. Neil. Nicely done. Just keep moving around. Oh, John's still here with us. Man of the match. Oh, probably Dunkley at the moment for me.
I was just thinking that as well.
Yeah, he's been fantastic. Just so ever so reliable. Wilmot does well. Is that sort of launch zone? Oh, out the back. Cameron, Archie, surely one of them. Archie calls. Oh, who is that to? Thank you. Oh.
Oh, God.
Oh my God. I think might be worth a pause for a second for you.
Yeah, I'm going to say.
Oh. Holland's still taking kickouts. Oh, look at these scores. 0-5. Hey, what's happened there? But I can't mark. Cripps gets it out. Hewitt's still there. Williams. Oh! Well done, Leicester. The big goalkeeper. Get around him. Everyone. Run from the forward line.
Andrews was loving it.
Yeah. Oh my. Okay. Ashcroft spirals it out of there. Jeez, it'd be an absolute roost for your first ever goal in footy.
I reckon he's probably got it in him too.
Mm-hmm. Looking like a drop punt. Oh, nah, it's not come back.
What's Andrews doing? Who knows?
The second game, I'm missing one from 50 out. Oh, my Zorko.
That's shocking. Did he just literally pass it back to someone who's further out? Okay, now it's chipped in. Now they're not even marking their players.
It's a bit disappointing. Oh, no. My line is in jeopardy.
Yeah.
Shit, what did I go with? 32 and a half. Oh, if he kicks this, it goes to... What? 32. I'm behind by half a point. No. Oh my god, no way.
Andrews just celebrated again. Right, Zorko needs a better kick here. Oh, okay, that was better.
Yes. Just get us a goal, boys. Just 0-5. Is it out? Alright. God, they're getting away from us this quarter. Harris Andrews, celebrate! Celebrate it! Put your hands in the air. Oh, well done. Oh, is that Archie out the back? Wants the lead and gets it. Don't you dare even think about passing it off.
10-15 touches of the ball.
Go on, Cal.
Right now,
Alright,
he's got punching tackles.
Yeah, gee. It's absolutely one of my friends has done a did a training clinic with him there, and he said he was absolutely huge. Just an absolute beast. Oh, has Fletcher got the leg from here? Oh no, tough goal square. No, Rayner! Gotta go here. Stas! Oh no. Hold him in. Yes, Jared! It's been great today as well, Jared Berry, yeah. Might start to see a few Carlton fans heading for the exit if they weren't already. There it is, yeah, happy to chip it around. Oh my Bailey. Yep. See, where's Zorko popping up here? Could even just go back again. Fletcher's in corridor. Oh. Neil, look at this. Oh, surely Bailey. God, how does that happen? He's 20. Yeah, he could have got 20 and 5, possibly.
Mm.
Oh my lord. Nearly missed his foot. Out on the full from there.
Collins has been up there with the 20 touches as well. Up they go.
I swear if Carlton would go end to end off the back of this. Still got Neil. Oh no. Oh no. Come on, Barry, stick it. Great tackle.
So come in 12v2 tonight with
Up again.
Lions.
Tap down, Oscar. Well done. Yeah, good stuff, Fletcher. Just ticking away now.
32,898 played for the piece. Back to
No mark. No mark. I don't want to see another mark this game.
McInerney down to Will Ashcroft in the closing exchanges. So another ball up. But just about be it.
Yeah, it's let it go.
1 second to go through the motions of the ball up.
Call it here.
So it'll be
There's the
Very
siren.
good. Did anyone expect anything any different? Probably not.
No.
Brisbane up now. Are we up in our fantasy teams? Well, if you owned Wilmot, you were. Dunkley 137. Showing he can still do it when he's not playing a tag.
How many kickouts did he have, Wilmot?
Oh, I have no idea how to see that stat, but he had a few. He definitely had a few. Yeah, a lot of just Brisbane up here. Hewitt and Zorko managed to tie. That is embarrassing for the fact that I own a Zorko and not Hewitt. Can we give it a gaze actually on the app? We'll be able to see those final quarter scores for them. That's very irritating. We have Zorko scoring himself a 18 in the last one, and Hewitt scoring himself a 43. So, yeah, a little bit of a difference in that. But those are the main two, really. I don't think. Yeah, Chera 91 is passable, I guess. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. I mean, we started, so might as well finish looking at the last Sunday games before the presentation of the inaugural Robert Walls medal. So, keepers here, we got, Wanganeen Miller is your D1, easy. Just always looking for him. Just marks, kicks, everything for him. Goulden as well won't go tagged, so he'll be in your midfield mix as well. Marshall's one that was a good one if you jumped on him. I don't like encouraging ruck sideways trades, even though he has an 88 break even at this stage of the season. Same goes for Grundy. The flag on McRae, the real one with him, is the whole time in terms of me wanting to put him in my top 6 forwards, I was saying, just show me something, anything, give me something. We've seen that many scores of 80s and 70s, just give me something. He had that 123 against the Hawks last week, but that was just an absolute shit show of a game that I don't even count it really to the scores, because it was just tackle fest everywhere, cheap handballs, 1 million stoppages. So yeah, McRae still just outside, maybe on the verge of the 6 for me, but it's not someone I'd be trading in until, again, he shows me something. Sinclair would be sort of the last one. He's a bit of a weird one. Like, we thought that both him and Wanganeen Miller could both share the points start of the season, considering that, Sinclair had that midfield time as well. But no, it's been a direct correlation looking at their scores to when Naz is scoring, Sinclair's not, and vice versa. So Sinclair's one that I don't have in the mix, and someone to trade out when you can get the chance. I'll touch on Mills. He showed what he can do. He's fine if you have him. He's not a trade out just yet, since he's still making cash, but like I say, he's fine with what he's doing at the moment. And I suppose I'll touch on Chad Warner as well. A lot of people have, but he's just not a fantasy scorer. He's your low possession, high impact type player. He's not going to be racking you points for that one. And we'll wrap up. Actually, we've got the presentation happening.
What's the presentation for?
The Robert Walls medal. It's the best on.
Give it the Wilmot for his kicks out of the back line.
Presented by Son Daniel. Has to go to Dunkley.
It has to, surely.
Yeah, there it is. Very nice. And say a couple words. Oh. Oh, are we photoing? Are we not? What's going on here? There it is. And there it is, yeah. Well earned for Josh. And the last game of the round, obviously that of Port and West Coast. There's one guy I'm going to be having my eyes glued to. Well, two actually. And those are the top two there. Yeah, Connor Rosie and Zach Butters. Yeah, Rosie will have his way off halfback. You can imagine. Gets plenty of involvement in the game as well. Just away from fantasy too. So you could captain him if you wanted to. If you didn't want to vice Dacos and wanted to rather vice a Merritt or a Martin into one of him or the man about to talk about, Zach Butters. That's right too.
Did you hear about the flu going around Collingwood as well at the moment?
Yeah, I did. That's something that might be taken into consideration actually, because the Dacoses were affected, weren't
they? Yeah.
Good call. That actually might have me changing my stuff around. We'll see. We'll see how I feel tomorrow night.
Probably won't affect him, but who knows?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, small things there. Even if they, they're up by 20, they might pull him off early. Make sure he's fit and whatnot. But Butters the other one who's my trade in, one of the most traded in players, I'm pretty sure at the moment. We can see him being a top 8, maybe the lower end of it, like a 6, 7, 8 mid. We could have picked him up earlier in the season for cheap as well, but you were only missing out on these 5 scores with an aggregate of about 100, 105, whereas where he had a run of Bedford, one of the Viney or Langford, then I don't think, did he? No, he got the tag against Carlton, which is where his 79 was. Got touched up against Sydney as well, so he's out the other end of the hard ones now. Wasn't tagged against Brisbane in a loss and still got himself a 119. And it just opens up for him now. West Coast, Hawthorn, Adelaide, Geelong, no one's going to be touching him in those. He's still value as well, and just a great player to watch. So he's a good trade in if that's the direction you went, much like me. And then obviously we have McCarthy as well, who should be on your benches, not on your fields. I said it last week, even after his, what were his scores? 101 and 95. I said he's still a rookie at the end of the day. And obviously dropped to 70, which isn't ideal, but he'll keep going up in price. And that's about wraps it up for us. Have you got anything else you want to touch on, Jolie?
Not really. Your line's got the job done. That's all that matters.
Yeah, 100% agree. I've dropped down to 13k in the ranks, but that's because people would have had a few of those Cherras or Hewitts or Dunkleys or anyone like that, whereas my Zorko, who I was looping, I'll take that 104 over McCarthy any day. So yeah,
also got to wish Ainsworth a speedy recovery too.
Yeah, yikes! Big part of the team. Just hope that depth can pull through. Yeah, that's a tough one, but nonetheless, thanks for joining us. If you're still sticking around through it, we had fun for a Lions one. Would have been nice if it was a more competitive game, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, win's a win. Carlton, do you reckon they showed enough for the fans to be happy?
In that second half, at some points, I reckon they did, but yeah, probably still fair way out of the thick of it.
Yeah, fourth quarter as well got up, which ruined me. But anyhow, yeah, thanks again for joining us. Stay tuned for the pod. Should be released tomorrow, I think. Talking all things fantasy. Obviously, you won't be able to change your Carlton and Brisbane players now, but there's still 16 other teams to look at, and even then they'll probably be more relevant than these two. So, yeah, with that out of the way, thanks for joining me, Jolie. We'll hopefully see you again in another one soon.
Not a pleasure.
What are you thinking for next week?
Actually, good question. Well, I mean, if you're... Look, honestly, would you be going to the Brisbane Lions game next weekend if you're also dropped from footy again?
Yes.
I was going to say.
I was talking about this at work, actually. Hawthorn v Port, as if we don't get that back in Melbourne. Because we get the gather round one in Adelaide, and then they don't get one back.
It makes no sense, but...
That's harsh.
You know,
yeah.
We play well at that ground, though.
Real harsh, yeah. There's not a lot to really love next week, to be honest.
There's not.
Yeah. West Coast Spoon Bowl on a Saturday night. West Coast v Richmond, yeah.
Good call.
Good go. Pencil it in.
Joe Shanahan legacy game.
Yes. Get him on my field. Cool. Well, thanks again. Yep. We're going to head off, work in the morning, all that. And, yeah, subscribe to the pod. Follow us on Twitter. I'm trying to be more active as always, but still evidently failing. And we'll, see you in the next one. Cheers, guys.
Good stuff.
Yep. How you feeling?
Yeah, good. No, good to be back.